Hello artists, Thomas here, and today I'm going to introduce you to a rather funny artist and show you how it's completely possible to make a six-figure salary painting memes. Yes, you heard me right. Painting memes. And of course, what you've all been waiting for, towards the end of this video, I'm going to be doing my own meme painting, so make sure you stick around for that. Mars Black, also known as the Paint Whisperer, is an Instagram account I actually came across a good while ago, and at the time of doing this video, he is currently sitting around the 60k follower mark. He has a fine collection of humorous paintings, which tend to consist of some kind of atmospheric landscape, combined with an element from a viral video or meme or something that belongs to the strange language of the internet. Personally, this piece is one of my favorite paintings from him. Kinda how you feel like after doing a fine art BA. One further aspect to notice when it comes to his work is the titles of his work, which tend to make the work even funnier. My limitations appear to be limitless. My dog doesn't even know what year it is. Now, of course, you're all thinking, okay, he paints spicy memes, but where does the £100,000 come in? Where's that six-figure salary? That's where I do some of my amazing internet stalking, yes, internet stalking, to approximate how much Mr. Mars Black has made in the past year, at least from sales. If we take a look at his website, you can see that the average painting of his sells for about £375, with many of his works selling out within a few hours or even minutes sometimes of him posting them. Yes, I have been paying attention to this. I also see people complaining in his comment section saying that they've missed certain paintings or pieces that they really liked. So let's work out the past year. We'll jump back to March 2021, which is about a year ago relative to when I'm writing the script of this video. Now, there are a couple of assumptions I have to make. He doesn't keep a long history of all of his sold work on his website. It does kind of just have a small bunch go up at a time, and then they stay sold for a while and then they kind of disappear. So the assumption I'm making is that for the past year, he has been approximately selling his work at £375 per piece. I know that some of those will be higher, and I know that some of those may be a little bit lower. Either way, a 5x7 inch or on average 6x8 inch painting, selling that for around £400 is not a bad price at all. So it's calculation time. Yes, I went through every single painting since March 2021, which were indicated as sold on his Instagram. That's the key here. He has indicated which pieces have sold through his Instagram posts, which makes my life a lot easier. Assuming that all of those sold paintings were actually sold, and also that they sold for around the £375 price mark, Mr. Mars Black has sold approximately 244 paintings within the past year since March 2021. That totals to £91,500 in sales and an average of 4.7 paintings per week, which is a lot of painting per week. Any painter will know this, but it does not stop there. Those are just the actual painting sales alone. He is not only just selling paintings, but if you follow the link in his bio, he also has a shop with a company called Imprint, where he uploads a load of prints that people can basically just select and order. Personally, I would go with the limited edition print format. I think that it's probably more profitable, but this Imprint stuff is probably easier and runs by itself. You don't really have to do anything. I did a video on making your own fine art prints if you're interested. But now my life gets a bit difficult when it comes to calculations, because I have no idea about the sale numbers of these prints. As I cannot know this, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of guesswork, and out of all of the posts or paintings that I checked in the past year from March 2021, only 5 of them were marked as unsold. Who knows, they could have been gifts. He probably just forgot to mark them as sold. They probably did so. But because I'm so precise when it comes to my numbers, yeah, I'm just saying basically his paintings sell very well. So I'm sure his prints also sell quite well because not everyone is going to be having access to, I guess, £400 paintings. It's a bit steep for some people, especially if it's a smaller painting maybe. So my assumption is, I'm assuming he is going to be selling at least one print for every painting that he's selling. Not all of his paintings are prints, but I would assume that in the last year, he probably had at least 244 print sales, at least. I even saw a comment where one guy was saying, I ordered like 10 of your prints. So it's probably much more than that. So with each print selling for $25, which is around 20 quid, comes to an extra £4,880 for the year, but you cut that in half due to the cut that InPrint takes. So that's an extra £2,440, which we can add on to the 91,500. That edges us closer to the 100,000. But as I said, I think this is very much an underestimation of how much prints he's actually selling. So the grand total comes to about £94,000, which isn't 100K. Forgive me for the clickbait, but you know, as I said, I'm just making some assumptions, and 94,000 I think is a very, very decent salary before you take away all the taxes and maybe the expenses of the paint and the boards. Yeah, it's expensive to be an artist. Now for the part of the video you've all been waiting for, and that is my own spicy meme painting. Going with the format of Mr. Mars Black himself, he usually paints 5x7 inches or 6x8 inches, very small. It's actually very challenging to paint at this kind of size, especially if you have any form of detail or small figure or animal or something. But, so yeah, I'm gonna go with 6x8. I'm then gonna draw inspiration from him and my life, because my life is a meme. I hope you've enjoyed my painting process. I'm going to call this painting "The Student Debt Collector Has Finally Come." Start the bidding war in the comments. I want people to be bidding Dogecoin, and I want people to be bidding in Great British Pounds. Those are my two currencies that I accept. Start the war in the comments. All jokes aside, I hope you've enjoyed this somewhat serious and somewhat light-hearted video. I just wanted to show that there are alternative ways out there to kind of, I guess, produce income as an artist, and some of those ways can involve your meme folder. All you have to do is pay a little bit of attention and work out how to build an Instagram account or social media account. I think meme painting would probably be huge on TikTok if you did it well in the TikTok format. That's something to think about. Now, my prediction for Mars Black, it will be interesting to see a year from now. This video, he's at 60,000 now. I think if he just keeps going the way the kind of volume he's producing and the kind of work, which is very shareable, his account's just gonna continue to blow up. he might have like an insane period of growth, because speaking of blowing up, there is another account I am also going to be looking at. If you like cats and you're thinking you might want to paint cats and make some good money, drop my phone. My next video is going to be of an artist who does like surrealist cat paintings. You guys might have seen his work go viral recently. I've seen his account blow up like crazy. So that's going to be the next video in this series, which will not be hopefully a year from now, because that was when the last episode of this was. So forgive me for that. And of course, go and follow Mars on Instagram and buy his memes if you enjoy his work. And I guess that's it. So please do subscribe, like the video if you've enjoyed it, follow me on Instagram, even though I don't paint memes. And here is my awkward goodbye.